Hey y'all, what's going on? So I want to talk about this. This is very important for independent artists because one of our customers have reached out. They said they're having a trust issue, really getting their music out there. Like they've had a lot of offers and opportunities come up, but they're really scared to just send out their music like that because they don't know what they're going to do with it. So I told them I would answer. All right. So this is what's going on, and this is important because this can hold you back from really taking advantage of your songs and really getting getting some traction out there. You've recorded your songs, you're ready to release it, but you really need to know, okay, can you trust this person? Can you trust that person? Can you trust this business? Well, this is how you do this. First, number one, make sure you have copyrighted your music, okay? And we have an article on our help page where you can copyright your music with what's called Form SR. And you just go to copyright.gov. You go to the .gov website. That's important, and then do it from there. There's a lot of third parties out there that offer copyright service, but they may or may not do it right. When you could easily do it yourself, just go to copyright.gov and file a form SR. All right, and I'll link our help article to help you with that because I have visuals because I've been asked that plenty of times in the past. So that's what you do. Number one, okay. That way you're protected if you do send your music out somewhere and someone decides to be shady with it. Okay. Number two, whoever is asking for your music or whoever the opportunity is, do tons of research, okay? Some people call this due diligence. You can go online, type them in, see if they have, usually they'll have a full website, right? Not just a shop, well, not just like a link tree or a beacons. That's fine, starting out beacons.ai, you got Linktree, you got, was it Bitly? But usually an established business will have their own domain. It'll be something.com. Like, for example, us, we're sfrbeats.com. Have our own domain. So you should be able to research their history. If they've been in business longer than, if they haven't been in business longer than a year, I would just like to say forget it. But if they've been doing their work for a year, 2 years, 5 years, the longer the better, of course, then the chances are the more legit they are. And also, you can try to research some of their clients. If you're contacting them, you can ask them to show you maybe a case study or give you an example of a past winner if they did a competition before, or an opportunity that helped this one customer before you decide to send your music into them. Because they really need to have a history, a proven track record of actually helping people and helping artists the way they're offering their help to you. So I hope that makes sense. And then last but not, well, I was about to say not least, but it may be least. I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. Are they reachable? Right? Can you see them? Can you see them on camera? Can you talk to them? Do they have a phone number? How quick are they to respond to your emails? How is their customer service? All these things. And if I was to offer one more, you should be able to ask them as many questions as you want, and they should be able to answer them. If they try to dodge the question that you're asking, then that's a red flag. Okay, you ask them any question you want, and they should be able to give you a direct answer. Okay. Second part to this question, because we were also asked, do we have any suggestions for radio connections or any trusted radio DJs? Now, my suggestion, especially if you're starting out, is to start locally. All right, go to your events that your local radio stations throw. Actually, physically go there because a lot of times the program director will be there at the event where you can physically walk up and talk to them. Okay, the program director, that's the title of it. He's the guy responsible for deciding what is going to be played on the radio and what's not. Paying people, which is not legal in a lot of cases, paying people, just don't worry about that. It's called payola. No, you shouldn't have to pay people. Just give them your music, and if they like it, they will play it. If they like you, they'll play it. If they believe in what you have going on and all that, like if you put a lot into your music, if you put energy and effort, program directors can see that. Okay, they can see that, and they're gonna want to help folks like you and I who are independent, get started. Because if they're the first people to help you in your career and say you take off, now their name is associated with that success. So they like that. If they see an opportunity, if they see a potential in what you got going on, then they'll want to jump on the bandwagon as well. and help you out by playing your song. I'm giving you all the secrets. And one last secret, okay? It's a secret because not a lot of people talk about this. You go to the college radio stations, okay? Yes, that's still a thing in 2026. You go to the college radio stations because these folks, they're small, they don't have a lot of attention, but they get a lot of reach. Their airwaves touch the entire campus, especially if it's a big school. They can touch thousands of people a day. And if your campus is 40, 50, 60,000 deep, well, then you have an audience of 60,000 people that's right there ready to hear your song. So college radio is a great place to start out with and submit your music to and call them and talk to them. All right, college radio. And another thing too, this is a big one, because these college students, a lot of them are from out of town. So if they hear something they like, they're going to spread the word back from where they're from. It's not going to just stay local. They're going to take their experience hearing your music back to wherever their hometown is. And that's how you start spreading. That's actually how Facebook got started. I don't know if you've seen the Facebook movie and you heard of Mark Zuckerberg's story, but that's how they started. They started targeting the colleges because they knew all those kids would eventually grow up and go off to different cities and spread the word. Okay? Now, there's a lot of other ways that you can do this. I have consultation, so just hit me up if you guys want advice, solid advice on certain strategies you can do given your certain situation. Okay? I hope that helps. I will see y'all next time.